In a world where we're often pressured to say yes to everything, learning to set clear boundaries by saying no can actually boost our productivity and improve our well-being. Many of us struggle with the notion of saying no because we fear it might make us seem uncooperative or selfish, but the reality is, without clear boundaries, we spread ourselves too thin, leading to stress, burnout, and ultimately decreased productivity. Today, we will explore how setting boundaries not only protects your time and energy, but also enhances your focus and efficiency at work and in your personal life. So, if you often find yourself overwhelmed by commitments or feel like you're always busy but not productive, stay tuned as we delve into why saying no is a crucial skill for anyone looking to thrive in their personal and professional lives. Let's start by defining what we mean by boundaries. In the simplest terms, boundaries are the limits we set with other people, which indicate what we find acceptable and unacceptable in their behavior towards us. These boundaries can be physical, emotional, or mental, and they're crucial for maintaining a sense of self and ensuring our interactions with others are respectful and appropriate. Boundaries are essential not just in our personal lives, but also in our professional environments. They help us manage our energy and protect our time, ensuring that we're dedicating ourselves to what truly matters. By clearly defining how others can treat us and what kind of commitments we're willing to accept, we prevent others from taking advantage of our time and talents. Setting boundaries has significant psychological benefits. It reduces stress by eliminating tasks that overextend us. It boosts our self-esteem by affirming our self-worth and our right to prioritize our needs. Furthermore, it enhances our relationships by promoting mutual respect. When we're clear about our limits, we communicate better, leading to healthier, more balanced interactions. From a productivity standpoint, boundaries allow us to focus our energy on fewer tasks, but with greater attention and quality. By saying no to less important tasks, we can say yes to work that is truly impactful, which not only increases our effectiveness, but also our satisfaction and engagement with our work. Understanding the importance of boundaries is the first step in learning how to implement them effectively. As we set and maintain these limits, we safeguard our well-being and enhance our productivity, creating a healthier, more balanced approach to both work and life. Let's talk about the power of saying no, a powerful two-letter word that's a key tool for setting effective boundaries and freeing yourself from unnecessary burdens. When you say no, you're not just declining an offer or a request, you're prioritizing your time and focusing on what truly matters to you. One of the greatest benefits of saying no is experiencing less stress. Imagine not feeling stretched too thin or overwhelmed because you've chosen only to commit to what you can handle. This isn't just good for your mental health, it allows you to maintain a high quality of work in the areas you've chosen to focus on. Another major benefit is improved focus. When you're not constantly distracted by tasks or commitments that don't align with your primary goals, you can devote more energy to the projects that are truly important. This focused effort often leads to better outcomes and more satisfaction with your work. Now, I know saying no can sometimes feel like you're letting people down or missing out on opportunities, but it's important to remember that every time you say yes to something that doesn't fit your priorities, you're actually saying no to something that might be more important to you. It's about making strategic choices and understanding that saying no can often be the more responsible decision. So how can we start to integrate the power of saying no into our daily lives? It begins with recognizing the value of your time and the importance of your goals. Each no is a step towards more meaningful yeses, those commitments that you truly want to engage with and that bring you closer to your personal and professional aspirations. Let's turn our attention to how you can effectively set and maintain boundaries with practical steps that empower you to say no confidently and respectfully. Setting boundaries doesn't have to create conflict. Instead, it can strengthen your relationships by establishing clear expectations. First, when it comes to saying no, clarity and honesty are key. You can say something like, "I appreciate you thinking of me, but I won't be able to commit to this as I have other priorities at the moment." Being direct minimizes misunderstandings and sets a clear boundary. If you feel it helps, providing a brief explanation can make your no feel more considerate. For example, "I'm currently focusing on a few urgent projects, so I can't take on additional tasks. So, 이리암 리브로 it This helps the other person understand your decision isn't personal, but rather about managing your workload. Always be polite yet firm. Thank the person for their request and express regret that you're unable to help at this time. Courtesy goes a long way in maintaining positive relationships, even when you're declining a request. And if you can, suggest an alternative. Say, "I can't assist with this today, but how about next week?" Or if you can't commit at all, perhaps recommend someone else who might have the capacity to help. Knowing when to set these boundaries is just as important as how you communicate them. Start by recognizing your own limits. What's manageable in terms of your time and energy? Prioritize your tasks and responsibilities to guide your decisions. And trust your instincts. If something feels off, it's likely a sign you need to set a boundary. Lastly, like any skill, boundary setting gets easier with practice. Begin with situations that aren't high stakes and build up as you grow more comfortable. Over time, you'll find that maintaining these boundaries becomes a natural and essential part of managing your interactions and commitments effectively. Once you've set your boundaries, maintaining them is crucial, even though it can sometimes be challenging. Let's explore how you can keep your boundaries firm and navigate situations where they might be tested. Maintaining boundaries consistently helps reinforce your limits and teaches others to respect them. Be consistent in how you communicate and enforce your boundaries, whether it's in turning down additional work when you're already at capacity or ensuring personal time remains uninterrupted. You may face pushback when you first start setting boundaries as others adjust to your new limits. When this happens, remain calm and reaffirm your boundaries with confidence. For example, if someone insists on your time during a period you've set aside for another priority, politely reiterate your unavailability and remind them of your prior communication. As I mentioned, I'm not available during these hours, but I'm happy to assist at another time. Regularly reflect on your boundary-setting experiences. Are your boundaries still serving your needs? Are there areas where they're being consistently challenged or overlooked? Use these reflections to adjust and strengthen your boundaries as needed, ensuring they continue to serve your well-being and productivity. And remember, you don't have to manage boundary setting on your own. Seek support from mentors, friends, or colleagues who respect your approach and can offer advice or reinforcement when needed. Sometimes just discussing your boundary-setting challenges with someone supportive can provide the encouragement needed to stay firm. By maintaining your boundaries firmly and consistently, you reinforce your commitment to your well-being and productivity. This not only benefits you, but also sets a standard for how others engage with you, promoting healthier and more respectful interactions. As we wrap up our discussion on the power of no setting boundaries for better productivity, it's clear that mastering the art of saying no and setting firm boundaries is essential for managing our time, energy, and overall well-being effectively. By understanding the importance of boundaries, learning how to set and communicate them clearly, and maintaining them consistently, you equip yourself to thrive in both your personal and professional life. We've explored a variety of techniques today, from being direct and honest in our communication to handling pushback with grace and asserting our needs. Remember, setting boundaries is not about isolating ourselves, but about fostering respect and understanding in our relationships, which in turn enhances our productivity and satisfaction. Recap of key points. Saying no can reduce stress and increase focus, allowing you to commit to what truly matters. Effective communication and consistency are key to setting and maintaining boundaries. Reflect on and adjust your boundaries as needed to ensure they continue to serve your best interests. I encourage you to start small with these practices. Maybe this week, identify one area where you need better boundaries and take a step towards setting them. Notice how this changes your interactions and how it affects your productivity. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe to our channel for more practical advice on personal development. Don't hesitate to share your experiences with setting boundaries in the comments below. What worked, what challenges you faced, and how you overcame them. Your insights could greatly help someone else. Thank you for watching, and remember, saying no is not just a response, it's a powerful tool for shaping the life you want.